Welcome to It's English Podcast. I'm Brian, and I'm so happy to have you here. Let's learn English the easy and fun way together.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the It's English Podcast, your cozy little corner of the internet where you learn real English through real conversations and real emotions, all at the same time.
Yes, welcome. This is It's English Podcast, and today we are here with you once again. Your body might be at work, in school, on a bus, maybe washing dishes, but right now your brain is on a little vacation with us.
Yes, welcome to your mini brain holiday. No ticket, no packing, no passport, just your headphones and us. So, Brian, how is your day going today?
Honestly, Mary, my day is okay. Not brilliant, not terrible, somewhere in the middle. The weather today is completely confused, honestly. This morning it was cold and gray, so I put on a thick sweater. By lunchtime, the sun came out and it felt like summer. And now I feel like a walking onion. Too many layers, totally unnecessary.
Walking onion. I love that. I had the complete opposite experience. I looked out the window, saw blue sky and sunshine, and I thought, oh, lovely, it is warm today. So I walked out in a thin jacket, and the wind just said, surprise, did you miss me?
So you were cold the whole day?
The whole day. All afternoon at my desk, I kept making tea. Not because I wanted tea, but because I needed to hold the warm cup like a little hand heater.
Oh, I can picture that completely. Tea as a hot water bottle for your fingers, not a drink, a temperature management tool.
Exactly. My productivity was low, my tea count was very high.
And you, dear listener, how is the weather where you are today? Maybe it is raining, maybe it is bright and sunny, maybe you are sitting indoors and honestly, you do not care at all. That is also perfectly fine.
But here is a small challenge for you. Just finish this sentence in your head right now. Today, the weather is... Say it slowly. Think of the words in English. It can be simple. Today, the weather is cold and windy. Or even just, today, the weather is nice. That is already real English practice.
Yes, one sentence, slow and easy. This is already your brain working in English.
So my energy today is human ice cube wrapped in a cardigan. And yours, Brian?
My energy today is walking onion with too many feelings and not enough coffee.
Perfect. We are an excellent team as always.
You know those days when the weather is strange and your whole day feels a little strange too?
Yes, like the day doesn't have a clear personality.
Not a happy day, not a sad day, just a what exactly is happening today kind of day.
Right, like the day woke up and forgot to pick a mood.
On days like that, I always feel like we need something a little special, something fun, something to shake the brain awake.
Like extra coffee?
Coffee helps, yes, but I was thinking of something a bit more exciting than coffee.
Oh, now I am very interested. What are you thinking, Brian?
I have an idea. We talk about English, we talk about feelings, we talk about real life. But today, what if we play a game with each other and with our listener?
A game on the podcast? Okay, I'm listening. What kind of game?
A classic, simple, a little bit scary, very funny. Truth or dare.
Truth or dare on the podcast?
Yes, why not? We can make it friendly, safe, and completely English-focused. We ask each other real truth questions. We give each other fun speaking dares. And our listener at home can join us at every step.
Oh, I actually love this idea. With truth questions, we share real stories from real life. With dares, we have small speaking challenges, things you can try right along with us.
Exactly. So here's what it looks like. You practice listening. You practice speaking. You get to know us better, and you probably laugh a lot along the way.
What do you think, friend? Do you want to play Truth or Dare English with us today?
If your answer is yes, stay right here. Take a breath, get comfortable, maybe grab a drink of water or your cup of tea.
And just a quick note, this is a B1 level episode, so the English is not too difficult, but it's not too simple either. It's made for real learners, people like you who want to grow their English in a natural way.
And if you miss a word here and there, it's completely okay, really. You can listen, enjoy the stories, laugh with us, and come back to any part later if you like.
Plus, near the end of today's episode, we have something special, a word tour. We'll take the most useful expressions from our Truth or Dare game and explain them again slowly and clearly.
So you'll hear the new words first in natural conversation, the way real people use them, and then we'll break them down one by one in the word tour at the end.
It's the best way to learn vocabulary. Hear it in context first, then understand it deeply, like meeting someone at a party and then properly getting to know them later.
And if you enjoy learning English like this, through real conversations, real games, and real emotions, please hit the like button and subscribe to It's English Podcast. It really helps other learners find us, and it tells us you want more episodes just like this one.
You can also leave us a comment after the episode. Tell us, which do you choose more in life, truth or dare? And if you're feeling brave, share one small fun story.
Okay, Mary, I'll be honest. I'm already a little nervous. I feel like my stories are lining up at the door, getting ready to come out.
Good. Let them come out. We're keeping everything warm, friendly, and safe. No embarrassing secrets, no dangerous dares. Just stories and small speaking challenges.
I like that. Warm and safe. This is still your peaceful English time.
All right, before we start, let us explain how the game works today. We take turns. One person says truth, and the other person asks them a real-life question, not a grammar test. A real question about real feelings and real experiences.
And sometimes we say dare and we get a fun speaking challenge. Maybe a funny voice, maybe a mini story, maybe a tongue twister. Something simple that you can try along with us at home.
When you hear a truth question, you can answer quietly in your head or maybe whisper your answer. When you hear a dare, try it. Even 1 or 2 sentences is fantastic practice.
No hurry, no pressure. If you only want to listen today, that is also wonderful. Listening is real practice. Every minute you spent with us is building your English.
So, shall we begin?
Let us begin.
Brian, truth or dare?
For round 1, I will choose truth. I want to warm up slowly like a good cup of tea.
Good choice. Welcome to round 1, truth.
Okay, I am ready, I think.
Brian, tell me honestly, are you the kind of person who bears a grudge?
Oh, wow, starting strong. Bear a grudge. You mean when someone does something small and annoying and you say, oh, it's fine, no problem, but actually inside your heart is quietly keeping a little diary of everything they ever did wrong?
Exactly that. You smile on the outside, you hold on to the feeling on the inside.
Honestly, yes. I am absolutely that person. I hate to admit it, but yes.
Okay, I need details. Come on, give me the full story. Lay it all out.
All right, I will lay it all out. A few years ago, I was at a restaurant with a group of friends. Big table, lots of food. And I had ordered this incredible burger. Golden, perfect, exactly how I wanted it. I had been saving the very last bite, the best bite, the corner bite, because in my mind, that final bite is the VIP bite, the very important potato, or in this case, the very important burger bite.
Oh no, I already feel where this is going.
I put my fork down for literally 5 seconds to answer a message on my phone. 5 seconds. And when I looked up, my friend Marcus had reached over and eaten it. My last bite, my VIP bite, gone.
Brian!
He looked at me completely calm and said, "Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you were done."
The classic line, I thought you were done.
My mouth said, no worries, but my brain said, Marcus, I will remember this for a very long time.
How long did you bear a grudge about one burger bite?
Honestly, about 2 years. Every time I saw him eating something, my brain would quietly replay the slow-motion disappearance of that burger bite, like a tiny, tragic film playing on repeat.
That is the most ridiculous and yet completely understandable thing I have ever heard.
It is a little bittersweet, honestly. Sweet because Marcus is one of my best friends, bitter because he absolutely stole my VIP burger bite and never truly apologized.
Sweet friendship, bitter burger.
Exactly. The bitter burger of betrayal.
And you, listener, be honest with yourself right now. Are you also quietly bearing a grudge about something small? Maybe a stolen snack? Maybe someone who never returned something they borrowed? Maybe a friend who showed up 40 minutes late with zero explanation?
You can finish the sentence in your head. I once bore a grudge when... Just think it quietly. If you start smiling at how silly it is, that is a very good sign.
Okay, Brian shared his. Now it's my turn. I want to share a truth as well.
Oh yes, go on. It's your turn to lay it all out.
One time, I completely opened up to the wrong person at entirely the wrong moment.
What does opened up mean here?
To open up means to share your real feelings openly, to stop hiding what's inside and just speak honestly from your heart.
Okay, I already have a feeling this is going to be beautiful and also slightly embarrassing.
Both. So I had an absolutely exhausting week. Work was overwhelming, things at home were stressful, I was running on no sleep. One evening, I got into a taxi. The driver glanced at me in the mirror and said very casually, "Rough day?"
Oh no, those two words, rough day. When you're already emotional, those words unlock everything.
They completely set me off. Set me off means triggered a big reaction in me, like pressing a button that releases everything all at once.
Right, it's like the question finds the exact spot that was already tender and just pushes it.
Exactly. A normal, sensible person says, yes, a little, and stops there. Not me. I said yes, and then I opened up completely. I told him about my workload, my stress, my worries, my whole week, my whole month. I think I even said at one point, sometimes I just want to pack a small bag and move somewhere quiet, near the water, with a little cat.
You gave him a full novel in a taxi.
By the end, I felt completely vulnerable.
That moment when you realize you've just shared your whole heart with a complete stranger.
Yes. And you know what he said? He was completely calm. He said, "Yes, miss, it's a very busy evening on the roads tonight."
That's it?
That's it. I gave him my emotional autobiography. He gave me a traffic update.
That is so bittersweet it actually hurts a little. Sweet because you let yourself be vulnerable, bitter because the universe responded with road conditions.
I got out of the taxi and thought, I just delivered a TED Talk about my feelings to a man who was thinking about the motorway the entire time.
And now, somewhere, that driver is telling his family, I had a passenger today who wanted to move to the coast with a cat and seemed very serious about it.
True. I hope the cat plan impressed him a little.
Friend, maybe you have done this too. You planned to say one small thing and ended up opening up completely to a hairdresser, a checkout person at the supermarket, a person at the bus stop. You can smile at yourself. It means you are human.
And honestly, sometimes those strangers are exactly what we needed. They listen without judgment, they give nothing back, and somehow that is enough.
Okay, so that was round one, truth. We shared some real stories, some real feelings, some real bittersweet moments, and we have not even started the dares yet.
The dares are going to be chaotic, and I am very excited.
Should we take a tiny breath before round two?
Yes, friend, take a breath. Roll your shoulders. Maybe stretch a little. You have been listening and practicing English for a while now. You are doing wonderfully.
When you're ready, we move on to round two, where things get interesting.
Welcome to round 2, and this round is all dares, no truth, just speaking challenges, silly games, and hopefully a lot of laughter.
Quick reminder, our dares are just fun, small speaking exercises. Nothing dangerous, nothing embarrassing. They're designed to give your English mouth a little workout.
If you are shy, you can just listen and imagine doing it. If you feel brave, try it. Whisper it. Say it quietly. Say it in your head. Everything counts.
Ready?
Ready. Brian, you laughed a lot during my taxi story in round 1.
I did. In my defense, it was extremely funny.
Well, payback time. You don't even get to choose. Dare.
I did not even get to say the word.
This is a dare round, no escape. Your dare is this. For about 30 seconds, you must give us a weather report, like a professional TV weather presenter, except the weather is happening inside your brain right now, not outside, inside your head.
Inside my brain?
Yes, talk about the forecast of thoughts and feelings in your mind today. What's the weather like in there?
Oh, that's brilliant and also very strange. I almost want to wriggle out of it.
Wriggle out of it means to cleverly escape from doing something you agreed to do, but you cannot wriggle out of this one.
Wriggle out of something, to cleverly avoid doing something you were supposed to do, often using excuses. I know. Okay, I accepted the dare. I will do it. Give me 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's weather report from inside Brian's brain. Starting in the northern region, we have a persistent light drizzle of unfinished ideas. Thoughts are falling gently, but none of them are landing anywhere useful. Moving to the central zone, there's a large, slow-moving cloud of I should probably reply to those messages, but I don't want to. This cloud has been sitting there since Tuesday and shows no sign of moving. In the eastern area, we can see strong gusts of random song lyrics that appeared from nowhere this morning and have not left yet. I apologize to everyone affected by those gusts. In the western region, there's a warm and pleasant pocket of sunshine. This is the part of my brain that's thinking about what to have for dinner later. That part is doing extremely well. And finally, in the southern zone, we're expecting a light evening fog of overthinking, followed by a calm, slightly confused quiet at around 11 p.m. Overall, it's a bit scattered up here today, but nothing dangerous. Dress in layers. Back to you, Mary.
That was outstanding, truly. The cloud of unread messages that has been sitting since Tuesday, I felt that in my soul.
That cloud is very real, very heavy.
And the random song lyrics, the eastern gusts?
I had the same 3 lines of the same song in my head from 6 a.m. I don't even know all the words.
Okay, friend, your turn. You can try a mini version of Brian's Dare right now. Think of just one sentence about the weather inside your brain today. For example, in my brain today, there's a small storm of to-do lists. Or, in my brain today, it's quiet and a little foggy. You can say it out loud, whisper it, or just think it. One sentence. You can do this.
Take your time. No rush.
Wonderful. However it came out, that was real English speaking practice. And that's exactly the point of these fun little dares. Small speaking exercises with big results.
All right, that was dare number 1. Now it's absolutely time to be fair.
Wait, is this leading where I think it's leading?
It is, Mary. You've been so calm and collected this whole episode. Now, dare.
I don't even get a choice?
Dare round. No choices. You said so yourself.
Okay, I accept my fate. What's the dare?
Your dare is a tongue twister.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. And for our listener, a tongue twister is a sentence that is designed to be very difficult to say quickly. Your mouth, your tongue, and your brain all get a little confused together. It's wonderful for pronunciation practice and even better for laughing at your own mistakes.
So I'm suffering for the good of English education everywhere.
You are a hero. Now, listen carefully to the tongue twister first. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Right, let me think about this. Seashells, those are the shells you pick up on the beach, correct?
Yes, little shells from the sea. And the seashore is where the sea meets the land, the beach, the edge of the ocean.
So it's a small story about a woman selling beach shells at the beach. Very poetic, very difficult to say.
Your dare is to say it 3 times, first very slowly, then at normal speed, then slightly faster.
If my tongue falls off, you're finishing the episode alone.
Deal. Ready? Go.
She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore.
She shells.
My tongue completely betrayed me. On the third one, it just gave up and went home.
That is the magic of tongue twisters. Your tongue gets tangled and your brain has to work extra hard. That is actually really good for your English pronunciation muscles.
My pronunciation muscles are exhausted and slightly embarrassed.
But that is the whole point. You do not need to be perfect. The goal is to play with the sounds, to notice how your mouth moves, to laugh at the places where you trip up.
Okay, friend, your turn. We will say it one more time very slowly together, and you can try it with us. Ready?
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Now try it yourself. Your own speed. It is completely fine if it comes out as she shells or sea cells or some completely new combination of sounds. That's English happening live.
Wonderful effort. No matter how that came out, you just practiced real English sounds in real time. That is something to feel good about.
Your tongue might be a little tired. Your brain is awake. That's the perfect state for learning new words.
So, we've done some truth, we've done some dares, but I think we have a little more room for some deeper truths. What do you think, Mary?
I think you're right, and I want to ask you something that's been on my mind since the beginning of this episode.
That sounds slightly worrying. Go ahead.
Brian, truth. What is something you're secretly proud of, but you never really say out loud?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a genuinely good question. Let me think honestly. Okay, I'm secretly quite proud of the fact that I never give up on a book. Even if a book is slow or difficult at the start, I always finish it. I push through, even when it feels like a slog.
A slog. That means something that is slow and difficult and feels like hard work. A slog. Something that takes a lot of effort and feels slow and tiring, like walking through mud.
Yes, sometimes a book is a complete slog for the first 100 pages, but I keep going, and often the best books are the ones that take patience. So I'm quietly proud of that. I never throw in the towel with a book.
Throw in the towel. That means to give up, to quit, to accept defeat.
From boxing, when a fighter cannot continue, their team throws a towel into the ring to say, "We stop, we quit." I have never thrown in the towel on a book, even the very slow ones.
That's actually something really beautiful to be proud of. Patience is rare.
Yes, it's a small thing, but it's mine. What about you, Mary? Same question. What are you secretly proud of?
Oh, now I have to answer too.
Yes, fair is fair.
Okay, honestly, I'm secretly proud of the fact that I'm good at making people feel comfortable. Like when someone is nervous or shy in a social situation, I always notice and I try to quietly help them feel more at ease without making a big deal of it, without anyone else even noticing.
That's a real and important skill. Emotional intelligence.
It's something I've always done naturally from when I was young. If someone is on the edge of a group looking uncertain, I move toward them. I start a small, easy conversation. I ask about something simple, and I watch them slowly relax.
That's a gift, actually.
I never talk about it because it feels like bragging, but quietly, yes, I'm proud of it.
And friend, what about you? What are you secretly proud of? Maybe you always remember birthdays. Maybe you make excellent soup. Maybe you're the person people call when things go wrong because you stay calm. Whatever it is, you can think it now. I am secretly proud that I... Finish the sentence in English.
And mean it. Say it like you mean it.
Okay, one more truth before we head into our final section.
Yes, Brian, this one is from me personally. Truth. Tell me about a moment when you completely lost your nerve right before doing something important.
Lost your nerve. Yes, that means suddenly becoming very scared or anxious right before something happens, when you had been feeling okay before. Lose your nerve. To suddenly feel scared or uncertain right before doing something, losing your confidence at the last moment. Oh, I have one, a clear one. A few years ago, I had to give a presentation at work in front of about 60 people. Big room, projector, important project.
I had prepared really well. I knew my material. I felt confident.
That sounds positive so far.
Right, but then, standing outside the door, about to walk in, I completely lost my nerve. My hands started shaking. My mind went blank. I couldn't remember a single thing I had prepared. I just stood in the corridor thinking, I cannot do this. I need to turn around and walk directly out of the building forever.
The classic blank mind panic.
Complete blank, like someone had wiped the whiteboard clean. And there's a word for this. When your mind suddenly goes empty at the worst possible moment, you go blank.
Go blank. When your mind suddenly becomes empty, when you can't think or remember anything, especially under pressure.
I went completely blank, 60 seconds before I was supposed to walk in and speak.
What did you do?
I stood very still. I took 5 slow breaths. I said to myself, you know this. You have done the work. Just begin. Just say the first sentence. The rest will follow. And it did. I walked in, I said the first sentence, and somehow everything came back.
That's such important advice for English learners too, honestly. If you freeze when speaking, just start. Say the first word. Your brain will follow once you begin.
Exactly. The hardest part is always that first step. Once you start moving, the fear gets smaller.
Friend, have you ever lost your nerve right before something? A test, a presentation, a phone call in English, a job interview, meeting someone new? That feeling is so human, and the answer is always the same. Just begin. One word, one sentence. The rest follows. Okay, we're heading toward the end of our game, but we have 2 final dares before we get to the word tour, and these ones are for you, dear listener, more than for us.
Yes, these are listener dares, little speaking challenges you can try right now wherever you are.
Dare number 3, the compliment dare. Your challenge is this. Think of one person in your life right now, a friend, a family member, a colleague, and think of one genuine compliment you could give them in English. Just one sentence.
For example, my friend always makes me laugh even on difficult days. Or, my sister is the most patient person I have ever met. Just one true, real sentence about someone you care about.
Think of it now. Say it quietly, even in a whisper. Welcome to the word tour. This is the part where we walk slowly through the most useful expressions from today and explain them clearly.
You've already heard these in real conversation. Now we break them down so you truly understand them.
And remember, you don't need to learn all 10 today. Just pick 1 or 2.
Ready? Let's begin.
Our first expression is bear a grudge.
This means staying quietly angry at someone for a long time, even if you say you've forgiven them.
Example, I said it was okay, but I still bear a grudge about that canceled plan.
Another one. He bears a grudge for years. He never truly lets things go.
Now you try. I once bore a grudge when...
Repeat. Bear a grudge.
Next is lay it all out.
It means sharing everything openly. Your feelings, your thoughts, nothing hidden.
Example, come on, lay it all out. Tell me exactly what happened.
Another. She laid it all out in one long message and felt much better afterwards.
Repeat, lay it all out.
Number 3 is bittersweet.
A feeling that is both happy and sad at the same time.
Example, leaving that job was bittersweet. I was ready to move on, but I missed the people.
And the end of the holiday was bittersweet.
Repeat, bittersweet.
Now open up.
This means sharing your true feelings, not hiding anymore.
Example, it took her a long time to open up.
And I find it hard to open up to people I don't know well.
Repeat, open up. Next is set someone off.
This means to trigger a strong emotional reaction.
Example, that question completely set me off.
Another, he didn't mean to set her off.
Repeat, set someone off.
Now, vulnerable.
It means being emotionally open, without protection.
Example, It takes courage to be vulnerable.
And he felt vulnerable sharing that story.
Repeat, vulnerable.
Number 7, wriggle out of something.
This means escaping something cleverly, often using excuses.
Example, she tried to wriggle out of the dare.
And he always wriggles out of difficult situations.
Repeat, wriggle out of something.
Next is a slog.
Something slow, tiring, and difficult, like hard work.
Example, learning a language can feel like a slog at first.
Another, that meeting was a real slog.
Repeat, a slog.
Now, throw in the towel.
This means to give up, to stop trying.
Example, I almost threw in the towel.
And don't throw in the towel now.
Repeat, throw in the towel.
Last one, go blank.
When your mind suddenly becomes empty, you can't think or speak.
Example, I went blank in the exam.
And sometimes I go blank in conversations.
Repeat, go blank.
And that's our word tour. 10 powerful expressions.
How many did you already know?
Even 1 or 2 learned today is real progress.
That's how language grows, step by step.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today, friend. You are doing something wonderful for yourself every time you choose to practice your English. Keep going, keep listening, keep speaking. Even quietly, even slowly, even just in your own mind.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. Don't forget to keep practicing, and I will see you in our next lesson.